What problem does this repository solve, and who is it for?
This repository, called Recon Skills, is a curated pack of security skills focused on external reconnaissance, web application testing, and vulnerability validation. It's for ethical hackers, penetration testers, and bug bounty hunters who need a structured, field-tested approach to discovering and validating vulnerabilities in web applications, APIs, and cloud environments.
What does it let someone do that was hard or impossible before?
It provides a comprehensive set of tested skills to automate and standardize tasks like subdomain discovery, port scanning, authentication testing, and vulnerability validation. Previously, these tasks required piecing together tools and techniques from various sources, which could be time-consuming and inconsistent. This repository streamlines the process and ensures that every skill is well documented and battle-tested.
How do the pieces fit together conceptually?
The repository is organized into skill-based modules, each with a clear objective and documentation for prerequisites, procedures, and verification criteria. It also includes attack path analysis, which helps users understand how vulnerabilities can be chained together to escalate privileges or move laterally within a target system. This structured approach makes it easier to plan and execute security assessments.
What are two genuinely interesting technical or architectural ideas specific to this repository?
One interesting idea is the use of attack chains in the chains directory. These are multi-step attack scenarios that help users simulate real-world exploitation paths by combining discovered vulnerabilities. This allows for a more strategic approach to testing and reporting. Another idea is the meta directory, which contains engagement planning and cross-skill workflows, enabling users to build comprehensive recon and pentesting strategies based on specific objectives.
What is the structure of the repository, and how is it organized?
The repository is organized into several main directories: Auth for authentication and SSO testing, Chains for multi-step attack analysis, Infra for infrastructure-focused techniques, Meta for engagement planning and cross-skill workflows, Recon for reconnaissance and enumeration, and Red Team for vulnerability class and platform-specific playbooks. This structure ensures that skills are grouped logically and are easy to navigate.
What does the skill.md file format look like, and what does it include?
Each skill.md file follows a standardized format with sections like when to use, prerequisites, how to run, procedure, pitfalls, and verification. This format ensures that every skill is documented consistently, making it easier for users to understand the purpose, requirements, and expected outcomes of each task.
How does the repository ensure quality and consistency in its skills?
The repository has a style.md file that defines a quality baseline for all skills, ensuring that documentation is consistent and follows best practices. Additionally, there's a validate-skills.py script that checks structural and portability rules for the skill catalog. This ensures that any new or modified skill adheres to the defined standards before being accepted.
What tools are used to validate the skills, and how does the validation process work?
The validate-skills.py script is used to validate the structural and portability rules for the skill catalog. It checks for required sections in each skill.md file and enforces formatting and content rules to ensure that the skills are well documented and consistent. This script is run before any changes are reviewed, ensuring that the quality of the repository is maintained.
What are some examples of the skills available in the Recon directory?
The Recon directory includes skills like subdomain enumeration, port service discovery, and web enumeration. These skills are designed to help users discover subdomains, identify open ports, and enumerate web paths and files. Other skills include JS secrets extraction for extracting secrets from JavaScript bundles, and error log mining for analyzing error logs to find vulnerabilities.
What is the purpose of the chains directory, and what kind of skills are included there?
The chains directory contains multi-step attack path analysis skills, such as cross-attack chains. These skills help users simulate real-world exploitation paths by chaining together discovered vulnerabilities. This allows for a more strategic approach to testing and reporting by showing how vulnerabilities can be combined to escalate privileges or move laterally within a target system.
How does the meta directory contribute to the repository?
The meta directory contains skills related to engagement planning and cross-skill workflows. It includes resources like the Pentest Playbook and Recon Playbook, which provide structured approaches for planning and executing pentest engagements. This helps users build comprehensive recon and pentesting strategies based on specific objectives and constraints.
What is the role of the auth directory, and what kind of skills does it include?
The auth directory contains skills related to authentication and SSO testing. It includes skills like SAML SSO attack and JWT attack, which are designed to test the security of authentication mechanisms. These skills help users identify and exploit vulnerabilities in authentication systems, such as broken SAML SSO implementations or insecure JWT tokens.
What are some of the key features of the infra directory?
The infra directory contains infrastructure-focused techniques, such as Docker Privacy and S3 Minio Content Type XSS. These skills are designed to test the security of infrastructure components, such as container environments and cloud storage services. They help users identify vulnerabilities that can be exploited to gain unauthorized access or escalate privileges within the infrastructure.
What is the purpose of the red team directory, and what kind of skills are included there?
The Red Team directory contains vulnerability class and platform-specific playbooks, such as WebTool Recon and Offensive Ascent. These skills are designed to help users build and execute Red Team operations, covering a wide range of attack scenarios and techniques. They provide structured approaches for testing and exploiting vulnerabilities in various platforms and systems.
What are some of the limitations or caveats of this repository?
One limitation is that the repository relies on standard Linux tooling, and the availability of tools, network policy, and isolation are the responsibility of the operator. Additionally, while the skills are well documented, they require a certain level of technical expertise to use effectively. The repository also assumes that users have access to the target systems they are testing, and it emphasizes that these skills should only be used for authorized security testing.
What is the significance of the validate.iml file in the workflows/directory?
The validate.iml file is part of the GitHub Actions workflow for the repository. It defines the automation that runs on pull requests and pushes to the main branch, ensuring that the repository's skills are validated according to the defined quality and portability rules. This helps maintain the integrity of the repository and ensures that all contributions meet the required standards.
Who should actually care about this repository?
This repository is particularly valuable for ethical hackers, penetration testers, and bug bounty hunters who need a structured and field-tested approach to security assessments. It's also useful for security researchers and professionals who want to automate and standardize their testing processes.